Back, BX Ratchet Radio, every Saturday, 9 to 10 p.m. You already know the vibes. You know we're getting ratchet. You know what it is. Welcome to the whole staff. The whole team is in the building. Let's get ratchet. What up?
All right, Paul.
There you again.
Talking to Saint in the building.
Yo, it's your boy, Son of the Shades, a.k.a. Gunny McLeod, man. We here, man. BILLY100k.
Let them know you were late.
The whole squad is here, you know what I'm saying? He's you know what I mean, the fam, like, we late, you know, fashion will be late, you know. Take a lot to get these waves spinning like this, man. My apologies, you know what I'm saying? My apologies. But yo, we want to thank y'all for being here tonight, you know what I'm saying? Word. And your sound is quite unique, you know what I'm saying? Quite unique, word. Listening to some of the tracks, man.
Go ahead. No, go ahead. No, I was gonna say when we did the event, how everybody was asking for him.
Yeah.
He gave us that uptown vibe, you heard?
Word.
Yo,
Word. Summertown flavor type of word. So, like, listening to 17, 18, 19, right? Where is the inspiration for that title from?
Okay. The inspiration for that title, it came from an old Nigerian nursery rhyme. So the way the nursery rhyme went was 17, 18, 19, bomba, 17, 18, 19. You feel me?
Okay.
So with that, I added my little spin to it, you know, made my song with it. But it's purposely made because it's 17, 18, 19 is the years, you feel me, that I was in a little situation, so, you know.
Okay, no doubt. Yeah, man, I like that, Joe. Word.
How important is it for you to mix your culture and your music?
It's so important to me, like, especially now that like I'm older. I think what did it for me was I had like a conversation with myself. I think I had to be real with myself because, you know, I started music and I got into rap, so I felt like I just like, in my head, felt like I mastered it. It was too easy for me, but it wasn't me. You understand what I mean? I had to be somebody else to you know what I mean, make my own sound and, you know, do it. So I have to be like, nah. I wake up every day, I talk like this, I speak in my native tongue, no matter where I go, even if I'm anybody, like, you feel
it
me?
naturally
Like,
comes
you
out.
understand what I mean? I can bring it out anyhow, you feel me? So why not be myself, you know? So,
you know, I think that's what started on, I know that's definitely what popped off with French Montana.
Yeah.
Nobody cared that he was a rapper. Nobody even looked for French Montana. The moment he went in there, he said, I'm from Morocco, it was just like a whole different, he shot off. You know what I mean? Like,
I remember him from the Fight Club days.
Yeah, but it wasn't like,
but what
he
you
wasn't
saying
making
is
noise.
absolutely right, yeah. Like,
he wasn't making noise
he could have
until
only been a battle rapper if he ain't.
He embraced his culture and he embraced who he was. Instead of trying to be a hardcore rapper from New York, he embraced who he was. He said, yo, you know what? I'm French Montana. I'm from Morocco. Now all of a sudden, like, he's on a whole different platform. He's on a whole different atmosphere.
That's true. And it don't change the fact that you know, you still come from where you come from here and you did whatever you did, but it's creating that balance. You understand what I mean? Because you can't misplace home. You gotta bring it with you everywhere you go. That's what makes you you.
It's in your blood.
And wherever you from, even if you live there for 10 years, that's still a part of you too. You still gotta mix it up and get together. So that's what I'm doing my music. Yes, I'm from Nigeria, you understand, but where I'm from in New York is from uptown. So I'm around so many Jamaicans.
But I'm about to say you near all the West Indians.
Yeah, so I'm
You
around so
home.
many West Indians, so it's like naturally I grew up speaking patois with my friends. You understand what I mean? So you understand? So I just mix it up in my music. I just really bring who I am all in my music. That's just what it is for me.
So then, right, let me ask you this, right? Because just hearing you speak, like, you sound like you from everywhere, right? Like, repping Lagos to London, like, how have the cities that you've lived in influenced your music?
In so much ways, you know?
I was deep, right?
It's so much. That's so many how to put it. There's so many ways because it's like I said before, I'm from Nigeria. I can't. That culture, even though I was born out there and I still haven't been out there since today. You feel me? I came over here when I was 3 years old. My mom is the type of person that instilled that culture in me no matter what. She's like, I used to go to school and quote like on certain parties and events, my mom be like, yo, put on your African clothes. You feel me?
I think that
when
you see,
when I was younger, I wasn't understanding. Like, you understand what I mean? I used to be tight because I'm like, all my friends, they about to be in all their fresh clothes, they little Rockaway, little Jordans and all that. So I'm like, damn, I'm about to.
but look at them now. Now they out here, they flossing that shit like it's nothing, and it's fire. I think it's fire, and the women too.
Like, I have my African clothes, but I always have my Jordans with her. You feel me? I always throw my Jordans, so she was like, okay, you can rock your African clothes. You feel me? You can do your little Jordans, but you gotta wear the African clothes. You know, you gotta represent where you from. So always, now that I'm older, I understand it. Like, you understand what I mean?
It's not where you at, it's where you came
If
from.
she didn't do that back then, I would have really lost everything. You understand? To this day, my mom speak her native tongue to me, and she speak Igbo to me every day. She in the house, all Igbo. You feel me? And it's crazy. Me myself, I'm so Americanized now. I be speaking English to my mom, and she's like, it's to the point where she's tired of telling me, listen, be speaking Igbo in my house. So I'm like, you know,
Shout out to
shout out to her.
She not playing.
Yeah. I'm just glad that, you know, she really instilled the culture into me because it was so important. Like, now that I understand it, now that I'm going into the path of music, like, I incorporated so much. Like, now I understand who I am and how my music is. I want to bring the Afrobeats culture to America and really, like,
I love me my Afrobeats.
Where it's like,
It's getting heavy though.
It is.
I love me my Afrobeats. Go to my phone. That's
absolutely.
listen.
It is, but I wanted to have the same love that it's having out there in the UK, out in other countries, because the love is huge. Afrobeat genre is huge everywhere else in the world.
Shout out to my roadman in UK, yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah,
I feel
shout out
like
to my youths, yeah.
I feel like in America it hits in waves. You know what I mean? So it's like we have Burna Boy, this biggest mega superstar in come. When he drops, you know it's gonna be an Afrobeat wave where you're gonna hear a whole bunch of Afrobeat artists or other artists to come through. But once it dies down, then nobody dropping no more. There's nothing. There's nothing being heard of.
That's a whole.
There's nobody in America where we can be like, nah, this dude is the guy we go for when it comes to Afrobeat. So I'm trying to really solidify that market right there.
That's gotta be you though.
Inshallah.
BILLY100k.
Inshallah. Yeah. Good for that.
So, if you could collaborate with any artist right now, right? Like dead or alive, who would it be and why?
Can I pick two?
It's your show, why not?
Okay, MJ and Wande Cole.
Who's Wande Cole?
Wande Cole is an Afrobeats artist from Africa.
Okay.
From Nigeria.
Okay.
He said.
I was going to correct you.
Yeah.
I was going to correct you,
He's from
champion.
Nigeria.
Okay.
Guy
From your backyard.
The guy is a superstar. That guy, Wande Cole, is a superstar. When he's so underrated, and his style of music and his style of how he makes his Afrobeat music is what we listen to today. Like the little modern sound that we hear is started from Wande Cole. So,
okay. Well, let me ask you this, right? What's one of the songs?
Speak up louder.
His voice is like left behind.
That, he released that resonates with you most.
Okay, where can I start from? East Sakaba. No, it's not East Sakaba. It's Iskaba.
Okay.
Iskaba. You feel me? And then there's Bumper to Bumper. There's so many, Wande Cole, he's one of them artists that he's not heard of so much, but when he drops a song, it's really a hit. Like, I would compare, like, I don't like to compare artists, but if you was to, like, a visual person, who you would, like, picture Wande Cole is like, it would be like a T-Pain.
How you pronounce his name again?
Wande Cole.
Wande Cole. Shout out to Wande Cole.
Yeah, he's like a T-Pain on a whole other level. Yeah,
okay.
He really brought that like sound of that melody that everybody like now uses in their music now. So it's like when I hear it, I'm like, oh God, he was ahead of his time.
I got time to ask you one more question
more before we hit that 17, 18, 19.
Excellent. So, what's next for BILLY100k? You got anything coming up this summer? Like, what's on the horizon? What should your fan base look forward to?
More shows that everybody like now uses in their music now. So it's like when I hear it, I'm like, oh God, he was ahead of his time.
I got time to ask you one more question
more before we hit that 17, 18, 19.
Excellent. So, what's next for BILLY100k? You got anything coming up this summer? Like, what's on the horizon? What should your fan base look forward to?
More shows, new merch.
I need me a shirt. Thank you very much.
Yeah, we definitely got you with that. You gotta come back and visit the X-Flash Radio.
We dropping an EP, the For the Love EP coming soon.
For the Love of Music EP is dropping soon. That's gonna be like a collection of songs. It's the new sound of Billy. You understand? From my first EP, the Bastard EP, it was the beginning of the whole show. I dropped my couple singles after that. But For the Love of Music is the new sound of Billy. New sound of Billy.
Yeah. Exciting time. Let's go, man. BILLY100k, BX Ratchet Radio, man. Let's drop that 17, 18, 19.
Baby, looking good and every song just let me put in a good mood just to see you undress. Hey, Lord, they have love less. Let me show you life is good if you be my princess. It's 17, 18, 19. 17, 18, 19. 17, 18, 19. Baby, I go wrong with your love. I go make you crush you with a shower. A shower. She gon' me jazz, I think she go Papa Lavo, a shower, she gon' me jazz, I think she go Papa Lavo. No, they are glorious. Love no be contest. Tell me what I go do just to get your interest. I go blow 100k just to make you impressed. Let me be your king, you can be my empress. And if you give me time, I will show you progress. Hi, baby, just the process. I ain't tryna get your right. Just know that you did it with a bust down. She feeling on my vibe. Before you know she pulling her just down. I hear the blitz and I go down deep. When she comes, she gon' tell me it's a touchdown. 17, 18, 19. 17, 18, 19. 17, 18, 19. Baby, I go round with your love. I go make you. Cause she be a shower. shower, a shower, a shower. She do me jazz, I think she go babalawo, a shower, a shower, a shower, a shower, a shower, a shower. She do me jazz, I think she go babalawo. I'm a big baller, I'm a high roller. She like my chain 'cause it's gold, but my heart colder. I'm with 100, get them mafia with this in a low. We listen a lot, she can't give this okay. She keep them off faster. When I see your face, oh, I go crazy for your matter, oh. Baby, cross my road. Don't know where you left. You can drive my boat if you know what's left. 17, 18, 19. 17, 18, 19. 17, 18, 19. Baby, I go wrong with your love. I go make you brush it be a shower, a shower, a shower, a shower. She do me jazz, I think she go babalawo, a shower, a shower, a shower, a shower, a shower, a shower. She do me jazz, I think she go babalawo. I think she go babalawo. I think she go, still my love, think she go babalawo.
Fucking fire.
Yeah, I gotta say, I'm not disappointed today. Both records were banging. They were bangers, both records. You know what I mean? Every once in a while we get an artist that come here with a record, is like, alright, that was cute. And the next record is like, alright, whatever. You understand what I'm saying? Because we gotta keep it funky, you know what I mean? Not every artist come up here with a hit. Even our known artists don't come up here with hits. You came with 2 joints back to back. I'm not saying this because you're in the room, because when you leave this room, I'm going to be playing these records.
Motherfucker.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, he does that.
And I do that. I come with BH Ratchet Radio, and that's my payment, right?
Yeah.
They like, alright, they play a new artist, and I'm like, you know what? I like that new artist. I'm going to keep his records on rotation. So that's what I'm going to do with you, alright? Definitely.
Craft, bro.
So,
I love it. I definitely do.
with that being said, I'm going to mute my mic and let you guys do what you do.
I want to know, what does that mean? What is it?
A shower.
Yeah.
Okay. A shower. A shower was basically like a whore, a slut.
Yeah, you're going to get this wood.
Yeah. Favorite.
I knew it. I was waiting. Wait, say it again.
A shower. Yeah.
And the word after.
So it's basically like the same thing. You feel me? It's just like a whore.
A whore, a slut. His favorite one. He loved those. He loved those. That's.
You can call my old shower.
Look, hey! Don't listen to him.
I'm going to listen.
Nah, that's heat. That's heat right there.
I definitely love that shit right there. But no, I need you to let them know where they can find you at. Every platform, once again, what you got coming up, your next showcase, your next event, anything. Let them know.
You can find me on Instagram on official _ BILLY100k. On any other platform, you can find me on just BILLY100k. Not don't write out 100k. 100k. There's a lot of people that walk up to me and they, how you write it out? Do I spell out 100? Come on, like, why would I make anyone? Why would I make it that?
500 letters for a name.
You feel me? Just keep it quick and simple, you know?
No, I definitely loved it. I definitely want you back for the showcase we got on the 19th. Definitely want you here.
Talk about it.
Yes. Any music you got, definitely tag us. We definitely promote it on our pages, our platform.
Music, EP,
Definitely send that this way. We're definitely promoting it all the way. I love it. Keep that energy, keep going, and let them know where you're coming from. Like, never forget where you came from.
Nothing need my brother. My job do for my side. Everywhere I go, I bring my country with me.
As you should.
I'm wearing on my back proud.
I love it.
Let's go to Africa next summer, man.
Let's go.
Hell,
Let's
I ain't
do
never
it,
been. Word. I always wanted to go. Yeah. I'm gonna have my passport ready
let me
next
tell
summer.
you,
Word.
we do Nigeria in December.
Okay.
We call it Dirty December.
In December?
Dirty December.
Woo!
Yeah.
Let me see if I can make that. Shit.
Wait, what's in December?
Dirty December.
Sound like a trip.
When you come, you gotta come through, experiencing. It's definitely.
Oh, I'm on a world tour.
Passport boys in full effect.
Oh shit! Only our showers you want they did here.
My man started talking with the accent. You heard that? Hell yeah.
We gonna talk,
Shower, nigga.
We gonna talk, bro. Definitely.
My man.
I'm freaking done.
We're gonna laugh for like 20 minutes after this conversation.
Oh yeah, we have a lot more to talk about. You were quiet the whole time, so I'm not on the mic, but you know, we got 100K definitely. Now what got y'all together in business?
Shower. He said that man is talented. He gonna bring me a lot of showers. Showers is coming my way.
It was solidarity. It was down. Me and bro, we linked up. Honestly, we didn't even know each other. I was filming a session for my bro. We was working at the studio in the Bronx or whatever. And he came through to record a song. I ended up recording a song. Then just so happened that we ended up connecting with the people that was running it. Because he was part of the crew. The Cash Cow, whatever the case. And we ended up connecting with them. And then we just been working ever since. I was an engineer in the studio. Me and my boy Mason, we had a little situation. We were in a little space in the basement, whatever the case. We just started working with him and like 6 other artists.
Fire.
And bro just kept going ever since.
I like that, see? And look where you're at now.
Real recognize real and steel sharpen steel.
Yeah, he lucky because I don't harass him, I harass him. I be like, I need my music. Nah, he definitely on point. He's I definitely love it. There he go, kicking me out again. I'm short. Listen, but let them know we're about to get off of here.
Talking to Sync, representing BX Ratchet Radio.
Slim with the Shades representing BX Ratchet Radio.
And BILLY100k.
Representing what?
BX Ratchet. Oh, representing BX Ratchet Radio.
And where you're from?
And Niger. And 100k. 100k the brand, 100k the label, 100k the mafia. Yeah.
Shout out my roadman, yeah.
Yeah, he's in the spot, you know what I'm saying? 100K Management. You can find me on Instagram at Easy Beats. That's about it.
This is my designer here bringing the cut.
Right.
Hiding right here recording.
Yo, shout out to all the Wujabus that downloaded the app. What do you say?
That's their new favorite word.
Hell yeah, we getting shirts with that shit.
Facts.
Wushabu killers.
Wushabu killers.
Hell yeah. No, we got that copyright. Word up.
I'm done with y'all.
Let's keep this relationship on a good note. You know what it is? It's BX Ratchet Radio. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you tap in every Saturday, 9 to 10. Let's get it.
Shout out to BX Ratchet Radio.
Come on up here.